Diversity is an act of heresy. Now, I talk about heresy, and I kind of take it back to the Middle Ages because that's when it really got its fame. But what took us out of the Middle Ages was the Renaissance. And one of the stars of the Renaissance was Michelangelo. Now, can you imagine what it must have been like? I mean, I could see this guy as being one of those people that ends up on the list of famous people you'd like to have dinner with someday. Because he was remarkable. I mean, look at the works of art that this man produced in sculpture alone. Can you imagine sitting with him and asking the question, wow, Michelangelo, how? How do you do this? Where did you get this gift? Who was the teacher? Did you build special tools? How did you do this? What makes you so amazingly great when it comes to sculpture? And Michelangelo was known for his arrogance. But this was his response. In every block of marble I see a statue, as plain as though it stood before me, shaped and perfect in attitude and action. I have only to hew away the rough walls that imprison the lovely apparition to reveal it to the other eyes, as mine have already seen it. Put more simply, I already see the angel in the stone. I just carve until I set her free. The problem with diversity for many of us is we already see. We don't see in, we see. And that's where we respond. That's how we choose. That's what we experience. And that's how we react. The lesson from Michelangelo is to look beyond. The lesson from Michelangelo begs the question, what have you already decided? Because we've decided all kinds of things in our lives, haven't we? We've already made decisions about people based on the way they dress, based on the way they look, based on what they think, based on their political affiliation, based on the bumper stickers they put on their cars, based on whether or not they have tattoos, based on the way they wear their hair, you name it. We have opinions that we've already decided. Now let me justify this for a second. This is good, sometimes. Because it helps us make sense of our world. I mean, if we never knew anything, then we'd never know anything. And we'd constantly be starting from scratch. There's value in that. Trick is knowing when to